How you doing, guys? I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the most infamous YouTube channel on YouTube, the Living Realm Network. What do we always say? Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. 1 month maximum focus challenge. So I hope that you're out there staying focused on your goals, your dreams, and all the things that God has placed in your heart to do. You know, all the things that you feel like you need to do. If it's a relationship you need to get out, you need to get out. You know, if it's a new job that you think you might want, you need to go get that new job. If your consciousness is telling you need to leave your job and go get something new, you need to leave your job and get something new. If your conscience and your heart is telling you need to get that new car, go ahead and get it. Why not get it? Get that new car. Don't worry. Don't think about what they said. Don't think about what he's telling you. Don't think about what she's telling you. Now is the day to make conscious decisions based on what is best for you. When do you ever think about yourself? You know, once upon a time, I used to be that type of guy who always, I'm a good guy still, but I was even better then, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm even greater, So what that really means is, I was dishing out a lot of my energy, but I wasn't never getting anything back. But the reason why my energy was low on the inside was because I failed to realize that I should just focus on, things that I love myself. Now I'm focusing on things that I love to do myself, stuff that make me happy. And I've never been much happier. I've become more abundant. I begin to attract all kind of good things into my life. I'm placed at a good job. I'm around good people, and people love me. People like me, all because I decided to make a conscious decision to go after the things that I love to do. And at the same time, still being able to help and be a cheerful giver and do all the wonderful things, that I used to do at the same time. But anyway, what is karma? What is karma? A lot of people been saying this, like, karma is gonna come back around and get you. I hear it all the time, man. Sometimes I be sitting beside somebody and they be talking about somebody that did something wrong to them. They be like, karma gonna get them, karma gonna get them. Or you just hear somebody at the blue, they be like, I ain't even worried about it. Karma gonna come back on them. Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you the actual truth about karma. I'm gonna tell you what karma really is. First of all, karma is a superstition. To have karma is a superstition. That is a belief that if you want to adopt a belief for yourself that karma is real, then yes, karma could be real for you in your physical reality. However, if you're the type of person like me, which I'm hoping you are, because we're REM team members, we got like minds, and we're trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, in the world a better place, then you know that you create your reality, and whatever beliefs that you decide to adopt and put into your mind and your consciousness, that's what you have for yourself. So you have two different types of people. You have one person who believes in karma because, I don't know, maybe somebody taught them that karma, is real or whatever. Maybe they seen an experience of where somebody had something bad happen to them after they did something bad, and they just put it all together in their head like, oh, that's why that bad happened. Like, man, I used to, listen, check this out. I'm about to break down all the walls of defeat right now. Listen, check this out. Once upon a time, man, on my journey, I used to be like the person who thought God was punishing me because I did a sin yesterday, or I sinned today. I did something wrong, like, oh my God, I did something negative, and I thought in my head, like, my consciousness, like, was trained to think that I was being punished because something bad happened to me right after I did something bad. Like, man, this went on forever, and I'm pretty sure you probably experienced the same thing too, right? Right, so, like, for those of you trying to get out there thinking you on the right track, this is the right video for you, okay? So make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard right after this video, and make sure you subscribe to stay connected with all the other videos that come after this, because this is a story, y'all. This is a journey, and you're not gonna learn, you're not gonna gain knowledge and nothing if you're not connected with like-minded people who are just like you and me. So, but anyway, yeah, so I went for a long time thinking like that, and I always felt guilty, and I'm pretty sure you always feel like you have a guilty conscience, because you might wake up in the morning and you think about something you did wrong last night at the club, or you think about something you did wrong last night when you was with that guy, like, dang, I should not have did that. And you wake up and you think about it all day. And it weighs down your energy. It drains you. It's like a burden on your back. It's like a heavy load of invisible bricks just over your head and just, pressing down on your cranium, like trying to punish you. And then somehow, some strange reason, it's like karma hits you and something bad happens that same day that you feel all this energy. You know why? You know why karma became realistic? Because you carried the impression in your mind, you carried the belief in your mind that since you did something wrong, you should be punished for it. You felt, I used to feel the same way though, but you felt in your mind a strong conviction about whatever it is that you done wrong. There's a conviction on you because you believe it. There's a conviction on you that you are guilty, that you done something wrong, and you should be punished for it. So what the universe does is give you what you want, give you what you fear the most. That's why I always talk about non-resistance, having non-resistance. If you haven't watched any of my other videos about, as a matter of fact, I got one coming up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. It's called the law of detachment, or actually the law of attraction, how to detach and all that good stuff. But anyway, I got some other videos in the catalog too that you can check out talking about the same subject. Just scroll through the self-realization category. You might find videos in there about what I'm talking about now, about how you should remain in a state of non-resistance. So what happened was this person had a conviction that they should be punished. Listen, in order to be free in your mind, in order to live life continuously thinking that everything is going to be all good, because I'm going to tell you the truth, the source, the universe all around us, this invisible stuff that, makes stuff happen for us that we don't know how it's happening, all these events and circumstances and situations that happen when we don't know how certain stuff happen. Like, why did we go down the road and it's a roadblock and we didn't know? Why did we go down the road and it's a license check and we didn't know when we got pulled over? All this stuff that happens that you can't control, that's the universe. That's the universe. That is the universe. That's God. Just creating events and circumstances in your life to help you get to where you got to go. Now, the source does not hold any grudges. It does not. Listen, I love to refer to stuff like the scripture. I always do this. Y'all know me by now. But I remember the story of when I think she was an adulterer. She walked up to Jesus and she said something like, "Jesus, I sinned. I did something wrong." What did Jesus do? Who knows this story? Some of you know the story, but you don't know exactly what happened. But then some of you like, yeah, I know the story, Trenius, but you ain't even gonna tell it. Well, I might not, but I know the story partially. But anyway, so Jesus looked at her and he did something like he kneeled down on the ground. Well, he spit on the ground. He got down on the ground and he started writing in the sand. Nobody even knows what he wrote, but whatever he wrote, I think everybody around him like walked away, and the lady was still standing there or something like that. I gotta go back and read it tonight before I go to bed. But anyway, he basically told her at the end of the day, woman, this was God. God was in Jesus just like he in all of us. That's what the whole all about. So anyway, so what God was saying to her was, I'm not holding no grudge with you. You holding a grudge with yourself. I'm the giver of love. I'm the giver of unforgiveness or forgiveness. I'm sorry, of forgiveness. God is constantly trying to forgive you all the time, every day. And it's a matter of us. It was a matter of me, on my journey realizing, dang, God is always love. He's always love. He's always forgiving me. It's like, but I didn't realize that until I started like reading books and stuff and like learning more about, the world in a different view, because I was raised through religion. Religion, like traditional teachings of what's right from wrong, and if it's wrong, you're gonna get punished and all this and that. No, the universe don't punish nobody. The only thing that the universe does to you is give you stuff and forgive you of stuff. That's the only thing the universe do to you. The universe, all this matter, this dark matter, all this gravity and stuff around you, all whatever the universe is consisting of, God, all this, what it's doing is excuse me. This is how you know it's good, y'all. It's always helping you. It's always helping you. Have you noticed? Look how far you've came from where you came from. Now, do you think you did all of that by yourself? Think about it. Just I mean, just really think about how far you've come right now in your life, and look at all the good stuff around you that you have. You got a nice husband. Some of you got wives. Some of you got kids. You know, some of you got, you know, financial stability. Some of you are going to college, and some of you graduated and have degrees already. You know, golly, you have so much wisdom, so much intelligence. Once upon a time, you didn't think you was gonna make it. Once upon a time, you thought you were gonna be killed. Once upon a time, you thought you was gonna lose your boyfriend. You still got him. I mean, look how far you've came. Do you mean to tell me that you did all of that all by yourself? I don't think so. The truth is, the universe is always giving you stuff, like I said, and forgiving you. The universe is designed to help you. Don't you know, if you thought about something right now, if you thought about something right now that you wanted to do, that you wanted to create, that you wanted to start, that you wanted to become, somebody that you might want to meet, you can look at that person over there and want to meet that person, and you can talk to yourself in your inner side, in your inner self, without even talking, like, and then for some strange reason that person could come walk to you. Do you know that power that's in you? Oh my God, we talking about karma, or are we talking about having life? See, that's the thing we got to do, Rim Team. And I don't mean to be overly aggressive in this video, but this was definitely on my mind all day before I even got to this point where I'm making this video, because I really wanted to make sure I hit all areas today. But karma is not real. There's no such thing as karma. There's no such thing as karma. You can believe, okay, check this out. There is a cause and effect to everything. Yes, whatever you do comes back to you. But at the same time, if you did something wrong on accident, okay, how will you stop that accident from affecting you in the future? You repent. And you know what repenting is. I ain't using all the religion terms, you know, just thinking you're going to understand it. What that really is saying to yourself, you know what? I realized that I made a mistake. Like, you come to your awareness and you like, I realized that I made a mistake. I will try my best not to do it again. I will try my best not to do it again. I got to stay motivated. I got to stay focused. And next time, I'm going to do better. You just repented. You just forgave yourself. So when you forgive yourself, now that conviction is not on you, like condemning you and thinking that making you think that you should be punished for whatever you did. So now you have a more lighter body, energetically speaking. Like, your body becomes free of that negative energy. So that negative energy that you had in you about you being convicted, about you being punished, is gone now. So no longer can you get a negative effect of back from something that you caused. You see what I'm saying? You see how you stopped it in its tracks? You see how you stopped it in its tracks? And it is so real, guys, because like I said, there's so many people out here who can't really be free with their lives because they thinking about stuff that happened a day ago, a year ago, you know, 2 weeks ago, that they did wrong. And they think that when they go back around the same people, those people are gonna hate them. Like, yo, don't you realize? Look, one thing you gotta realize is that people are not thinking what you're thinking. That's why I'll be telling you in my videos. That's why I say go watch the rest of the videos, guys, because I got some real powerful stuff in there. But people are not thinking what you're thinking. You are a person inside your own mind. Sometimes you get confused. Like, sometimes we all get confused that the world is thinking what we're thinking. Like, we walk down the street, we're thinking that, you know, like, we walk down the street, you know, we probably think in our mind, we look good, you know, we fly, we look good. And so in return, what you will see is you will probably notice, since you're thinking you look good, how do you think you look good? Because you will see people looking at you. So what you're doing is you're creating that effect that your attention is noticing everybody that's looking at you. Now, is people looking at you because you look good just because you are really looking that good? No, I mean, they could be, but in all reality, outside of your head, they could be looking at you just because you're walking up. You're just getting close to them, and they're just checking their surroundings, and they just so happen to look and glance at you. But it probably might not mean that you look good. You see what I'm saying? So you have to remain outside of your head sometimes. Like, you can't become so consumed by your very own thoughts that you forget that the reality that we live in is actually bigger than what you think it is, because you think it in your own mind. You see what I'm saying? I had to do all this, man. Like, that's why right now, that's why a lot of people think I'm over the edge sometimes. I'm over the top when I do things and all that, because you know what? you know what? I don't lived in that box, and I know how it feels to live in that box mindset where, you know, you think everybody is looking at you a certain way because you just think people are always watching you. You know, people will be scared to post what they want to post on Facebook because they think that people will think certain things about them because they feel like they have to, you know, hold up an image. You know, people post certain pictures on Instagram thinking that they're gonna get so many amount of likes and all this stuff. It's really all in your mind. You just gotta realize, look, it's okay to be free. It's okay to be me. Okay? But I'm way off the subject, but I know we were talking about karma. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that superstitious stuff. Like, it's superstitious. Like, it's like that. If you walk around a pole, like, you're going to have bad luck. Or you find a penny on heads, you're going to have good luck. If you step on a crack, you break your mama's back. Oh, my God. Like, if you go black, you never go back. And all this. Like, I ain't mean to say that, though. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we live in a world where people try to impress their beliefs on you to get you to think the way that they think, which is really only the way that they think. And it's really not true for you. Okay, so I'm gonna end it like that, man. So make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard. Thank you so much for speaking up. I see all you guys' faces every night, every morning, and I will respond to each and every last one of you. But anyway, guys, make sure you're checking out this jewelry that I'm posting. It's the new line, Treasure by Trenius. New bracelets, very authentic, 100% authentic, real bracelets made out of meteorites and red coral and black quartz and all kind of glass and all kind of crystals and stuff like that. Real stuff, man, real fashionable stuff that just lights up your whole life and lights up your whole body. God almighty, I had one on yesterday, but I was like, I gotta take it off. But anyway, yeah, so check that out on the Rim Team store, man, and buy one. Buy one for, you know, your friend or something like that, a gift. I will be posting them every day, so stay tuned and follow me on Instagram. In the meantime, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you got stuff to do. I'll see you next time. Peace.